going. Hold on, because the driver of the mission is a pro. The ruler's back.
What's up, everybody? These are the 5 things that we need to take from LeBron James, The Decision, Part 2. Okay, these are like 5 essential things that were either affected by or going to be directly related to LeBron James signing back with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Congratulations to the city of Cleveland, man. They've had some bad luck, and then they were just kind of bad for like 20 years. They're still bad in football. The Indians have always been mediocre. The Cleveland is such a weird town because it's not like LA, it's not like New York, it's not like Orlando, it's not like Detroit or Chicago, Indianapolis. It's a small city, but it's huge on all of its sports, and I don't think, other than maybe Pittsburgh, there really isn't another city like that. So congratulations to Cleveland for maybe having the best team in the NBA right now. Number 5 is Kevin Love. And the reason he's number 5 and not number 1 is because it's the potential of Kevin Love. Because Kevin Love hasn't signed any papers because nothing really has happened. From what I've heard, the Cavs are willing to deal Andrew Wiggins, Anthony Bennett, and maybe Deion Waiters, maybe a first rounder on top of that. I mean, that's 4 players. They're willing to trade all those people for Kevin Love. And I mean, you're talking about 3 All-Stars on one team. I mean, I know Dwight Howard, Kobe Bryant, Steve Nash, Pau Gasol were all on the same team. They were the 8th seed. Okay, but they had injury problems. They had 3 coaches that year. There was a lot more. That was a wrong system for those players. Then you had Brooklyn, which had Darren Williams, Joe Johnson, Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, Brook Lopez. That's 5 All-Stars right there. What happened to them? Why are they, and then the problem was you had so many different guys all together. I think Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love are tired of being the man, and they're tired of carrying the load, and they're also ready to help out LeBron James carry his load. And I think that this deal, if it's done, will make them the best team in the league. Kevin Love, if he is to sign with Cleveland, as a Pistons fan, that will break my heart. Number 4 is Kyrie Irving emerging as a superstar. I don't think a lot of people get what I'm going at with this. I'm not going to say Kyrie Irving is going to go from 20 points a game to 30 points a game because LeBron James. That's not going to happen. But I think he's going to emerge as a superstar because, look at Larry Hughes, Alexander Popovich, Judas Ilgauskas, Delonte West, Wally Szczerbiak. These are not 5 elite players. These are not really 5 good players either. These are 5 players who played with LeBron James who would not have their name even mentioned had they not played with LeBron James. So now you have 5 mediocre players become superstars because they're playing with LeBron James. Imagine what a superstar playing with LeBron James is going to do. Number 3. This was actually going to be the Heat tanking when I initially heard this. But everything turns around and Chris Bosh is going back to the Heat. They'll bounce back. They have one of, if not the best, general managers in the league. I mean, Pat Riley, he got the big 3 together. I think they'll bounce back. Number 2 is actually kind of different. It's a negative for Houston. The Rockets are shopping Jeremy Lin. They got rid of Omar Asik for a draft pick to get money, to get one more piece, because apparently Asik wasn't that piece. They wanted Bosh. Alright? And I thought when LeBron signed with Cleveland, then that meant Bosh was going to Texas, either to play with the Mavericks or play with the Rockets. But now, here the Rockets are, no Parsons, definitely no Bosh, and no prospects coming on. You have a team that had the potential to win the NBA Finals that the Rockets had, and the Rockets just kind of disintegrated it. That Rockets team without Omar Asik, that is a lot worse Houston Rockets team. I mean, if they could re-sign Chandler Parsons, I don't even know if that makes them better than the Spurs. And in all retrospect, if you're not better than the Spurs, what are you doing? What are you trying to do? Because if you're not trying to be better than the Spurs, then you're not trying to win an NBA championship. And number 1. Number 1 thing is jersey sales. See, this is actually, I don't think this has ever happened before, where a player in his prime leaves and still in his prime comes back to his city. I don't think that's ever happened before. And had that happened, all those jerseys that he had in his prime before he left would just get reused when he came back. However, since the debacle that happened after the decision and people were burning them, people were running the streets, people throwing liquor on them, Molotov cocktails with LeBron James's jerseys, they're going to fly off the shelves now. They're going to have LeBron James jerseys coming out their ears. I mean, it's going to be crazy. Now, maybe he won't take 23 again. Maybe he'll take 6. I don't know. But, man, this is a good time to be making NBA jerseys, fake or real.